Today on Hopped Up Beer Review, we're going to be trying Gaelic Ale from Highland Brewing Company out of Asheville, North Carolina. Thanks for joining us.
Raise your Gaelic Ale to the saints and the sinners, to the hearts that fail, and crawl home as winners. Take a long brave drink, let the worries sail. We were born to sing and stumble over Gaelic Ale.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing. You know it to be true. We are back to try another beer. There's Andy in the attic. There's Jay. I am Ben. What are we drinking today?
Gaelic Ale from Highland Brewing Company.
All right.
This is our second from Highland Brewing. A couple years ago, we did their Black Mocha Stout, I believe.
That doesn't sound familiar.
Okay. Well, I looked it up.
I've had Highland beer before, but I don't remember that review. I mean, what are we close to 700 now? So if I forget one or two.
Yeah, we're like in the 680s or something like that, 670s, 680s.
Yeah. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mate.
Get that color.
It's a red, right?
Hard to believe I've had to endure so many of these things with you guys.
Endure.
Yeah.
Privilege.
I mean, enjoy. It's hard to believe I've been able to enjoy so many.
It's elevated.
Privileged.
Well, Gaelic Ale is an amber ale. 5.5%, 30 IBUs. It honors the Scots-Irish heritage of Western North Carolina. It's a balance of malty sweetness and delicate hop bitterness, using Chinook, Willamette, and Cascade hops, and Munich Caramel 40, Caramel 60, and extra special malt. It must be that extra special malt that gives it that wonderful flavor. This is offered year-round, and it is their flagship. I guess, now they say flagship. There's one of their several flagships. It's the first craft beer of Nashville.
Asheville.
Yeah.
Exactly. Asheville. Northern Asheville. No.
They did what the Scots do. They raided Nashville and brewed beer there.
Asheville. Pardon me. No offense to Highland Brewing and the people of Asheville, North Carolina. The Highland Brewing Company out of Asheville, North Carolina, is Asheville's first brewery since Prohibition. I went into a deeper dive since 2 years ago when we did the Black Mocha Stout.
Black Mocha Stout, yeah.
That Ben doesn't recall. And
no, it's on there.
It is. It truly is. It is. This might ring a bell, Ben. The largest independent family-owned brewery native to the Southeast. Doesn't that help?
Of course, yes.
The largest independent family-owned brewery native to the Southeast. Jay, he testified to that because he said he'd been there and seen it. It is large.
Yeah, it is a massive. Yep.
As I mentioned, it was founded in 1994. It's a regional brewery, and it's founded by Oscar Wong. He's a Chinese-Jamaican immigrant and retired engineer. I incorrectly said that the founder was on the first one on the Black Mocha Stout that he was like a retired general. I think I had either written it down wrong or wrote it wrong or read it wrong. He's a retired engineer. So he started the brewery after retirement. So second career. And Gaelic Ale was their first offering. Oscar Wong literally laid the foundation to the brewing community of Asheville. At one point, they had over 35 breweries in the city limits, and his was the first. In 2006, they moved to an 11-acre facility on 40 acres of land in eastern Asheville, which used to be the former Blue Ridge Motion Picture Studios. So I thought that was cool. At this facility, yeah, they have 5 sand volleyball courts, 18-hole disc golf course. They have a wedding and meeting venues, rooftop spot, indoor and outdoor venues, spots to do things. So
Yeah, it's really cool.
His daughter, Lee Wong Ashburn, joined in 2011 in a sales position, and then she became the president in 2015, and then the CEO in 2018. They distribute to 7 states, and sadly, Oscar Wong passed away in May of 2025 from cancer at the age of 84. So Asheville owes a debt of gratitude to him. Bigly.
As do the beer drinkers who enjoy beer from the Asheville area. So a lot of great breweries there.
It's a great place. The venue, like you said, is so spread out, and everyone there is so polite and nice. They have the time I was there. I was with a group and we were running one of the relay races. They do a lot of these, 1 or 2 day long relay races, and the one in particular we were running was from Greenville up to Asheville. So it was about 75 miles, and each runner does a little bit, but it finished at Highland Brewing on the mountain there, and it was really cool because right where the finish line was, they had a couple of beer tents set up, and you had a couple of tabs for free beers, and just a really cool after party atmosphere for a race like that. So, and like you said, there were sand volleyball courts and disc golf, and people with dogs running all around, and multiple areas where you could grab something to eat or drink. So cool place.
All right. Has anybody had this one before?
I think everybody has.
Yeah, I think we all have. Why are you laughing, Andy? Why don't you jump in and go first for us?
It's
because I knew you were going to pick Jay, and then you just screw you, I'm picking you.
That's right.
This is taste as advertised. Really good. It's not too sweet. You've tasted the malt, but it's more bread, biscuit than sweet malt, and a touch of that bitterness, as in not orange peel, but like a English style bitter, or Irish bitter. It's really good, and I think it does well to honor the Scots Irish. I think I'm going to give it a 7.5, a touch better. It's something I could definitely drink more wintertime. It's not light. I'll just say that it is. This is when it's a cooler temp, and you're not going to drink this on. This is not a yard beer or drink by the in the summer by the pool or the beach or the river or something like that, or the lake.
Don't tell me where I can drink this. Drink it wherever I want to. I'll jump in and go next. That way Jay can go last here. On a beer that we've all had, I think, I mean, you hit the high notes. I think the sweetness is a little more than I remember having it. But it's a small touch. It's not like it's a ton of sweet. I think definitely the malty bready flavor there. It's really, anytime I have a really good, ale like this, red ale, it's like I wish we could get more of them. It's like that's why I would want to drink it all the time, because we don't even get this here. Even though I've been to places where I can get it on vacation and whatnot, but it's this is the kind of thing that I would get and have one periodically just because I had it and could get it. The fact that I can't get it all the time means that when I'm out looking for stuff, I'm trying to find stuff I haven't had. So I don't pick this up, which is, I hate it because I think it's a really good beer, and would love to have, a couple 6-packs in the fridge to just enjoy. Like you said, Andy, on a cooler night, to grab one, or just when you're looking for something a little bit different. So anyway, all that being said, 7.5, absolutely all day. I think it's a really good beer, and I've had a few from Highland, as I know we all have, and really enjoy their beer. So looking forward to some others I think we have in inventory. Jake.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you guys. To me, it's that bread malt, almost that sweet a little bit towards the caramel side, not full on that caramel, but it's good. I mean, quality beer from them every time, and cheers to Oscar up there now in the clouds, and for putting all this together. It's a great beer, and great to hear the family tradition continues. I mean, that's a great facility, great institution. Love to see them continuing on and distributing to 7 states. We don't get them here either. We're not part of that 7, unfortunately. Uh, it's a good one. I say 7.5 as well. Appreciate you getting it, Andy.
Oh, that's right. It was part of a mix pack. I was like, wait. Yeah, that was so long ago.
That's going to be a 7.5 for the Gaelic Ale, Highland Brewing Company, Asheville, North Carolina. Definitely one, if you get your hands on, give it a shot. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. Hop on into our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server and chat with us about Highland Brewing, or any other beer that you might find interesting or exciting or dull. We got other links down below for Hopped Up Beer Review merch, and some other links you can check out. So be sure to do that. Hey, we would appreciate if you like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell if you've not done so already. Thank you very much for doing that. And with that, for Andy and the Attic and Jay, we will see you on the next one. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Raise your game.